Welcome back to CordcuttersLI, where we help you save money on your cable bill. VPNs, also known as virtual private networks. Some people swear by them, others say they're a total waste of money. But what if I was to tell you that most of what you think you know about VPNs is just wrong? Today I'm tackling the biggest arguments against using a VPN, and I'm going to prove why they don't hold up. You might be surprised to learn that most of the reasons people don't use a VPN are actually based on myths. So today we're going to set the record straight. If you've ever wondered whether a VPN is really worth it, stick around because I'm busting 10 of the biggest VPN myths, just like that legendary show we all wish that was still on the air. So if you're ready to separate fact from fiction when it comes to using a VPN, get comfortable, keep an open mind, and let's go. Myth number 1. I have nothing to hide. Many believe that since they are not doing anything illegal or suspicious, they don't need the privacy benefits of a VPN. Fact. Privacy isn't about hiding something wrong. It's about protecting personal data from internet service providers. In many countries, including the US, internet service providers or ISPs are legally allowed to track your streaming content and sell that information to advertisers. With a good VPN, not only is your ISP prevented from tracking the movies or TV shows you stream, they have no idea where you're streaming it from, making it more difficult for them to profit off of what you're doing. Myth number 2. Streaming services block VPNs. Some people argue that since platforms like Prime Video, Disney Plus, and Hulu actively block VPN IP addresses, a VPN is not useful for bypassing geo-restrictions. Fact. While some streaming services try to block VPNs, top-tier VPN providers constantly update their IP addresses, allowing users to bypass restrictions effectively. In a worst-case scenario, if that's not successful, you can allow certain official apps to bypass the VPN with a feature called split tunneling. Myth number 3. VPNs slow down my internet speed. Since VPNs encrypt traffic and reroute it through servers, users may experience slow internet speeds, which can be frustrating for streaming reliably. Fact. While encryption can cause slight slowdowns in speed, premium VPNs offer high-speed servers that minimize lag, often making no noticeable difference for streaming your favorite content. In some cases, a VPN can even improve your streaming experience by preventing ISP throttling, which is common with video streaming. Without a VPN, your ISP knows exactly what you're doing and can limit your bandwidth. With a premium VPN, you fly safely under their radar. Myth number 4. Good VPNs are expensive. Some people see premium VPNs as unnecessary monthly expenses when they already pay for internet service. Fact. Although some VPN services are a bit pricey, the one I use and recommend offers very affordable plans, often for the cost of a single cup of coffee for the whole month, making them a small investment for better security and freedom online. I know I hate that overused coffee analogy too. In the case of IPVanish, though, you can't even buy a small cup of coffee for what you pay for a whole month for the peace of mind of being protected against data breaches or ISP throttling. Myth number 5. Most websites use HTTPS anyway. Since HTTPS encrypts data between the user and the website, some believe that additional VPN encryption is redundant. I have a couple of facts to share on this one. First, although it's true that most websites like banks and online stores already use HTTPS encryption, your ISP still knows precisely where you're going online, and the companies they sell that information to can use it to bombard you with targeted ads from competitors. Second, and this is a pretty big one, in the case of most IPTV services, the website your streaming device accesses is not an HTTPS address. You can see this clearly when you get the login info when you sign up for these services. The reason for this is in order for them to get a website with a HTTPS certificate, the owner of the site needs to identify themselves and be reachable. Since they would never want their identities known, the servers you connect to don't have the S for secure in HTTPS. Therefore, without a good VPN, your ISP can not only see that you're streaming from an unofficial service, but they can also see precisely what you are streaming, making you a huge target for bandwidth throttling or worse. Myth number 6. VPNs don't provide complete anonymity. Critics argue that VPNs don't make users fully anonymous. since these providers can still log activities or government agencies can subpoena records. Fact: this one is true of some VPN services. However, with IPVanish, they have a verified no traffic logs policy. The telltale sign of this is the fact that they don't limit the number of devices or bandwidth you use with their service. If you're looking at a VPN that has any limit on the number of devices that you can install their app on, this means that they absolutely must keep a log of your connections in order to enforce that limit. There's just no other way to do it. Myth number 7. Modern internet service providers and browsers offer some privacy protections. With features like DNS over HTTPS, what's called DOH, and built-in tracking prevention in browsers, some think a VPN is unnecessary. Fact: ISP and browser privacy features are limited and often controlled by companies that still profit from your data. A VPN ensures that your internet activity is fully encrypted and prevents ISPs from logging or selling your data. On top of that, trust me when I say, the less your ISP gets to play around with your internet connection, the better. If you've ever spent hours on the phone trying to get them to fix something that you know is a problem on their end, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Myth number 8. A VPN won't stop advertisers from tracking me. Many people point out that VPNs don't block browser fingerprinting, cookies, or app-based tracking. Fact: while VPNs don't block all tracking methods, they do block IP address-based tracking, which is the ISP's favorite method of keeping tabs on you. In most cases, a good VPN plus an ad blocker app can prevent most of that nonsense. Myth number 9. VPNs are complicated to set up and use. Some less tech-savvy users avoid VPNs because they find the setup process confusing or inconvenient. Fact: the best VPNs are designed for ease of use, often requiring just one click to connect, automatically selecting the best server to connect to. The VPN I use offers apps for all devices, Fire Sticks and other streaming devices, cell phones, laptops, tablets, and more, making it simple for anyone to secure their internet connection with little or no technical knowledge at all. Myth number 10. If you use Real-Debrid or RD while using your favorite third-party streaming app, you don't need to use a VPN. With RD, all your traffic is encrypted so your ISP can't see anything. Fact: although all connections to Real-Debrid servers are encrypted using HTTPS, your ISP still knows that you're connecting to and streaming from RD servers, and once again can decide to throttle your bandwidth, or worse. Okay, so there you go. I hope I have answered some of your questions when it comes to VPN and whether you need one for streaming or not. Definitely put some comments down below if you have any questions or if you want to debate some of this stuff with me. I'm all ears and I'm open for the conversation. My goal for this video was to let you know some of the misconceptions that are out there regarding VPNs, and I hope I have done a fairly decent job at doing that. I do get asked all the time which VPN I use and trust and recommend, and you may have guessed it by now if you watched a lot of this video that I use IPVanish. If you do want to give IPVanish a try, go ahead and click on my exclusive CordcuttersLI link in the description. That'll bring you to the exclusive CordcuttersLI landing page on the IPVanish website, where you can take advantage of that deep discount that they're running right now. Clicking on that link does help in a small way to support the CordcuttersLI channel, and it helps me to bring you more videos like this and all the other ones you found here. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed anything you saw here today, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, share this and all of your favorite CordcuttersLI videos with your friends. This not only helps to get my videos shown to more people, but it also helps to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching.